They tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened. You need to see this. The night they could not break you, Angel says, my beloved child. The room went quiet when the plot against you reached its final move, and the air turned heavy like a curtain before a stage reveal. They counted you out with cold certainty, yet the countdown misfired and echoed back on them like thunder. Something ancient and bright stepped between their shadow and your name, and everything changed in a single breath. The first sign arrived like a flicker in the corner of your vision, soft at first and then blazing like a secret sunrise made only for you. You heard footsteps of destiny move closer, steady and precise, as if guided by a map written in light. The ones who tried to erase you felt a tremor in their confidence, and the tremor grew teeth. Your story refused to lie down in the dust, and your spirit burned like a sealed letter that fire could not open. You carried the weight of silent battles, yet your heart learned the rhythm of survival like a drum that never misses the beat. Their whispers lost shape, while your courage learned to speak in bells. Tonight arrives like a locked door with the key already hidden in your palm. Every scar turns into a password that opens a brand new corridor, and the floor holds firm under your next step. The storm that was sent to end you forgets its own name when it reaches your gate. Type Amen 333 to receive your blessing now. Write it boldly so the heavens recognize your faith, and let this line become a shield around your home. Your breath becomes a lighthouse and your chest becomes a vault for promises that cannot be stolen. The air changes temperature when your name is spoken by light, and the cold that used to creep in cannot find a way back. Comment I am protected to stamp this moment with golden ink. Some tried to feed on your doubt, but your doubt ran out of fuel and your belief found a spine. You stepped away from every echo that did not carry love, and you grew taller in rooms that once shrank you. Your timeline bends toward justice like metal under a magnet of mercy. Tonight the pages shuffle, and the chapter header glows like a sign above a door that refuses to close. Every delay becomes a careful staging. Every misstep becomes choreography for a triumph that lands right on time. Angel says, the path you feared is now the bridge that carries your victory across the river. A hand you cannot see lifts the edge of your horizon, and more light pours in than your history ever held. The old labels fall off like wet paper, and your true name stands dry in the sun. Comment I received to seal this turnaround with living fire. Your feet memorize a rhythm that opportunity understands, and opportunity answers like an old friend who never forgot your number. The wind that once scattered you now organizes your blessings like files in a cabinet of grace. The room smells like new paint and warm bread, and your future sits at your table. Type Amen 1111 to unlock the door prepared for you. Write it once and then breathe, and let favor collect around you like morning dew. Your household becomes a vault and your peace becomes the guard at its door. The battle that tried to swallow you swallows its own tail, and your name rises like steam from sacred ground. You move without noise, and yet the ground hears and agrees. Everything they buried grows green instead of going dark, and the green spreads like a soft army over the old ashes. Your voice returns with weight, not loud but undeniable, threading through the walls like a safe current. Comment I rise to mark your comeback with bright ink. There is a clock that does not belong to people, and that clock strikes for you in this exact hour. The hallway that once narrowed now widens like a smile, and there is space for your gifts to stretch. Angel says, your steps are counted, protected, and magnified. The attempt against you meets a mirror that reflects intention back to the sender with perfect clarity. Your heart refuses bitterness and chooses power, and this choice becomes a shield that never dents. Share this message to carry the same protection into the rooms you love. A door clicks and the click sounds like a promise kept, clean and final. Your feet know where to land because the floor knows your true weight. Comment I am chosen to anchor this sentence inside your timeline. Type Amen 777 to draw a ring of light around your plans. Write it strong, and feel the lift under your name. The table shifts and now there is a place setting carved with your initials, crisp and bright. You sit without apology, and the chair holds more than your body because it holds your assignment. Every delay that mocked you now kneels like a student who has learned respect. Your pockets feel the presence of provision before the coins arrive, and anticipation becomes a living currency. The plan to starve your goals breaks like thin glass under a warm stream. Subscribe for daily blessing to keep this current flowing through your mornings. A quiet escort walks both sides of you, one ahead and one behind, and their pace never wavers. The corridor that used to flicker with doubt now burns with steady lamps. Comment it is done to place a wax seal over this corridor. Type Amen 888 to call an unstoppable favor, write it with confidence, and let doors learn your name. Your timeline hosts a reversal that leaves fingerprints of wonder on every hour. The rumor of your defeat collapses and cannot stand up again, and silence fills the empty space where lies used to buzz. Your peace becomes news, and news travels fast. A letter with your blessing arrives without a stamp because it rides on assignment, and assignment ignores borders. You open it with steady hands, and every line unfolds into steps that fit your feet. Share this blessing to shine the same light over the people who walk with you. The old ceiling becomes a floor, and the new ceiling raises itself as you move. Every skill turns into a key, and each key finds a lock that matters. Angel says, your name is written on solutions that have been waiting. Your sleep will keep watch and your mornings will open like safe gates, smooth and sure. The heavy thing that sat on your chest decides to leave and it does not return. Comment I am free to stamp this release into your hours. Type Amen 999 to anchor permanent release, write it calmly, and feel weight leave your shoulders. Your path glows along the edges like embroidery, and every stitch holds. The wind behind you is not random because it carries instruction that fits your destiny. You hear it and your steps match it. The energy sent to finish you becomes a staircase that lifts you, and you climb without strain. Your name gains a fragrance of trust, and doors enjoy opening when you arrive. Subscribe and stay connected so your days keep this rhythm. You move through rooms like a blessing disguised as a person, and rooms respond with warmth. The right eyes recognize the work in you, and recognition translates into action that counts. Comment I carry light to declare your purpose in motion. Type Amen 4444 to surround your work with 4 strong walls of protection, write it steady, and feel the ground answer. Your timeline collects small victories that add up into a wave, and the wave carries you where struggle could not. The hours lean toward you with kindness, and kindness becomes the climate of your home. The worst thing that tried to touch you cannot find an address anymore. Supply meets you like a train that runs on time, and you step aboard without strain or hurry. The tickets carry your initials and the route was drawn with you in mind. Share this message to extend the track for others who ride with you. A hand places a crown inside your chest, not heavy but honest, and you wear it in your choices. You speak with clean strength, and strength answers back with results that stand in daylight. Comment I walk crown to claim this identity. Type Amen 1212 to align with ordered steps, write it bright, and let alignment multiply. Your days shake free of stale cycles and begin to taste like fresh water. The sky seems closer because your hope learned how to breathe at full capacity. Angel says, the sabotage has no grip on a life held by light. Your name becomes a safe password for opportunities that were built before you arrived. You touch the handle and the lock turns as if it always knew your hand. Share and subscribe to keep this current of favor around your life. You no longer live under low clouds because the roof has moved and the stars keep watch. Every choice becomes a seed and every seed finds the right soil without delay. Comment I prosper now to stamp this growth into your calendar. Type Amen 1010 to seal double doors of advancement. Write it once more, and keep the seal intact. The people who underestimated you adjust their eyes because your glow refuses to dim. Your path does not beg for approval because it carries assignment in its bones. The air before you feels arranged like a table set in love. You hold steady while everything unsent by love falls away with no noise. Your feet remain dry while rivers part because your journey is a covenant of progress. Comment I stand firm to root this stance into your ground. Type Amen 1444 to mark a stable foundation, write it clearly, and let stability echo in your rooms. The tools in your hands feel new because your hands feel new, and the work receives you like a welcome guest. The door that tried to slam becomes a hinge that swings smoother than ever. The night learns your name and treats you like a friend. Your mind clears like a window after rain, and the view returns with color. The plan that felt complicated becomes simple. Because truth loves simplicity. Share this now to spread clarity where fog once lived. Your heartbeat learns a tempo that matches answered prayers, and the tempo never stutters. Your house feels taller because honor lives there now, quiet and steady. Comment I am favored to draw this word around your life. Type Amen 1717 to weave strength and grace together, write it bright, and watch your steps align. The season that arrives next does not knock because it belongs to you and carries a key. You move through it like a river in its rightful bed, smooth and sure. Angel says, your protection is active, your provision is awake, and your promotion is already moving. Your story does not rush, yet it wins on time, and time respects your crown. The day bends to bless you because you chose light over bitterness again and again. Comment I claim it to print your name on the victory page. Type Amen 2020 to seal clear vision and guided steps, write it strong, and let the seal hold fast. The ones who tried to destroy you stand outside the circle of your purpose, and the circle shines too bright for them to cross. Your peace rests like a lion that does not need to roar to be obeyed. You walk forward with clean hands and a steady gaze. Every stride from here builds a testimony that tastes like sunrise, warm and real. Your room stay bright even when night falls because light lives there now and light pays the rent. Share and subscribe to keep this stream of blessing open over your days. Your ending is not an ending because your next chapter has already begun to sing. The music fits your name and your name fits the throne your life was built to carry. Comment I finish strong to seal this song over your path. Type Amen 3333 to complete the circle of protection and promise. Write it with faith, and step through the door that has opened for you.